Imagine if you could send back all the evil and envy that has been thrown your way directly to those who wish you harm. No confrontations, no arguments, not even a single word spoken. Just a silent, ancient, and incredibly powerful gesture. Think for a moment about those times when everything started going wrong without explanation. That heavy feeling on your back, the days you wake up exhausted, the strange looks at work, the arguments that erupt out of nowhere at home. Coincidence? Or is it possible that someone is sending negative energy your way without you even noticing? Now imagine being able to cut that evil at the root. Literally. There's a simple yet powerful ritual that has been used for centuries by ordinary people to protect themselves from envy, spiritual attacks, and ill intentions. A ritual using one of the most common ingredients in your kitchen. But when used the right way, it becomes an invisible shield. And most importantly, it works. This video will guide you step by step through the onion ritual, an energy protection practice that few know about, yet it has quietly changed thousands of lives. If you love your family, if you feel the need to protect your home, subscribe to the channel now and turn on the notification bell. Because at this very moment, while you're listening to me, there are people thinking badly of you. And if you do nothing, that negativity can keep growing. But you can reverse it today. Type in the comments now, "Nothing bad reaches me. I am protection. I am light." This simple act already begins to create an energetic field around you. Mrs. Marta never really believed in these things. A widow and mother of two, she led a difficult life, but always kept her faith. Until suddenly, everything started falling apart. Her youngest son got sick without any clear cause. The older one lost his job just days later. At home, the atmosphere became heavy, as if the air had thickened. Constant arguments, fatigue, the sensation of being watched. Marta tried to rationalize it all, until an old neighbor, speaking softly, said, "That's the evil eye. Someone wants to see your home fall apart." That's when she first heard about the onion ritual. At first, she thought it was strange, but she decided to give it a try. On the first night, while cutting the onion and doing the ritual, she felt a strong chill, like something was being pulled out of her. She slept deeply, something that hadn't happened in weeks. The next morning, her son woke up fever-free. The other received a call about a job opportunity. Gradually, the harmony in the house returned. Mrs. Marta never told anyone. She simply gave thanks in silence and kept performing the ritual every week. Few people know about this powerful ancestral secret. It's not found in books or on TV shows. It has been passed down from generation to generation, almost always in secret, among wise women who knew how to deal with the invisible. And the truth is, more and more people are rediscovering this quiet practice. And the results are almost always the same: immediate relief, constant protection, and a feeling of lightness. If you've been through something similar, if you felt the energy in your home shift suddenly, or if you've been dealing with a streak of bad luck you just can't explain, type in the comments, I feel this is for me. This statement isn't just engagement. It's a silent acknowledgement that you too feel something needs to change. The onion ritual may seem simple, but what it activates is ancient, powerful, and absolutely real. An onion isn't just food. Since ancient times, it's been considered one of the most powerful amulets for energy protection. Egyptians, Greeks, Romans all attributed mystical power to onions, associating them with purification, warding off evil, and healing the unseen. And why is that? Because of its unique structure, layer upon layer like shields. Each layer represents a barrier against negativity, and when it's cut, it cries, releasing not just chemical compounds, but, according to ancient traditions, the dense energies it had silently absorbed. In ancient Egypt, onions were placed in tombs as symbols of eternity and protection during the journey between worlds. In Greece, it was believed that rubbing onion on the skin expelled evil spirits, and to this day, in rural cultures around the world, it's common to see a sliced onion in a corner of the house to absorb envy and heavy energy. This isn't cheap folklore. These cultures knew and felt that certain elements of nature have the power to interact with what the eyes cannot see. The onion, like salt and charcoal, is one of those silent spiritual tools used by those who've learned to read the signs of the invisible. But why have you never heard about this? Simple. This kind of knowledge was never meant for the masses. It was taught in whispers, passed down from mother to daughter, from healer to apprentice. You won't find it in online tutorials or modern wellness trends, because what the onion activates is not a trend, it's a ritual, it's ancestral memory. And that's exactly why it works. Because when you perform the onion ritual with intention and respect, you connect with an ancient, legitimate collective field of protection, one that has been used by people long before you, and that continues to work because energy doesn't recognize time, only vibration. Most people will never discover this, and many who do hear about it simply dismiss it. They think it's too simple. But that's exactly where its power lies, in its ritualistic simplicity, in the direct connection to the unseen. And now you know, every time you cut an onion the right way, you're not just cooking. You're activating a field of cleansing and protection around you. Evil doesn't always knock on your door. Sometimes it slips in quietly, through thoughts, glances, and intentions. Do you feel tired all the time, even when you sleep well? Do you wake up with a heavy body, unexplained aches, as if something is draining you from the inside? That's not normal, and you know it. One of the most common symptoms of accumulated negative energy is chronic emotional fatigue. It's when you stop recognizing yourself. Simple things become a burden. Activities that once brought you joy now drain you. Your intuition screams that something is wrong, but no one around you takes it seriously. And then the nightmares begin. Dark images, being chased, recurring dreams with people who make you feel uneasy. You wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, heart racing, with no idea why. These dreams are warnings, not random. Your spiritual field is reacting, and life starts to break down. Appliances burn out for no reason. Family members argue over insignificant things. Money disappears and you can't figure out where it went. Doors jam. Plants wilt. One small sign after another, creating a scene of imbalance. You feel like you're living in a fog. And the more you try to respond logically, the more everything slips through your fingers. That's where the ritual comes in. Because unlike material solutions, which treat the symptom, this works at the energetic root of the problem. It cleanses the field. And when the field is clean, everything around it begins to realign. Have you ever found yourself angry for no reason? Irritated with the people you love? Or suddenly sad, like something's wrong, even when everything seems normal? Those are spiritual burdens you absorb from environments or envious people. And the most dangerous part, they build up. If you don't release them, they take over. They turn you into someone you're not. Maybe you're experiencing that right now. Maybe it's not your weakness. Maybe it's invisible interference. And there's one more sign you can't ignore. The gaze. If you feel uncomfortable locking eyes with certain people, or feel like you're being watched even when you're alone, don't brush it off. That's your energy field warning you. Something's wrong. Share this video right now with someone who needs to hear this. You might be helping someone who's under spiritual attack without even realizing it. And if you haven't done so yet, turn on the notification bell now, because the next few minutes will show you how to break this negative cycle once and for all. And right down below, I recognize the signs. I choose to protect myself. That alone is the beginning of healing. Don't wait to hit rock bottom to realize something's been pulling you down for a long time. You already know. Those who feel it know it, and those who know act. Now take a deep breath, because everything you've been feeling has a solution. And it doesn't require blind faith or empty promises. It requires true intention. The onion ritual is straightforward, simple, and powerful. It's not a trendy charm, not popular superstition. It's an ancestral energy technique that works because it operates exactly where the problem begins. In the unseen, when you perform this ritual correctly, you create a break in the cycle of negative energy. It's like cutting the cords that have been holding you down. And more than that, you send that energy back to where it came from, without carrying karma, without absorbing more weight. Many people think something grand is needed to change their reality. But sometimes, all your body and soul need is a conscious act of protection. And that act is going to happen here, now. You're about to learn how to cut the onion the right way, what to say, where to place it, and what signs to look for. And when you're done, you'll feel it in your body. Lightness, clarity, peace. Some people even report an immediate shiver, as if they've taken off an invisible backpack. And that's the sign. The field has begun to respond. The ritual you're about to learn doesn't require blind faith, but it does ask for respect, because when done with presence, it becomes more than a technique. It becomes a vibrational shield. You don't need to carry what isn't yours anymore. You don't need to sleep in fear or accept that bad luck is just part of life. What you're going to do now is break the cycle. Grab an onion. Prepare the space. In the next few minutes, you'll enter a silent state of reconnection with your original energy. Clean, strong, protected. You deserve this. Your home deserves this. Your family needs this. Write in the comments now. I trust my energy. I am ready to cleanse myself. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because we're about to dive into the most important part, the full sensory execution of the ritual. This is the moment where everything starts to change. Now, go to a place in your home where you can be alone for a few minutes, a quiet space if possible. Take an onion, white or red, and if you can, light a candle nearby. It's not mandatory, but the flame helps ignite your focus. And here, intention is everything. Hold the onion with both hands. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. Visualize all the tension, envy, negative looks, and heavy feelings built up in your body flowing downward, as if they were draining from your head into your hands. Now say quietly, everything that doesn't belong to me, leave now. All envy returns to its owner. Feel the weight of those words. You're not asking, you're cleansing. Take a sharp knife and begin cutting the onion into 4 parts. Each cut is a release. As you cut, silently repeat, I now cut all energy that didn't come from light. I free my body. I free my home. You'll notice something interesting. The onion smell will seem stronger than usual. That's a good sign. It's as if the vegetable itself is releasing what it has absorbed. And if your eyes water, let them. Tears are also part of the cleansing. You're expelling the invisible through the visible. Place the 4 pieces of the onion on a small dish or shallow plate. Take it to the room where you feel the heaviest energy. It could be the bedroom, the living room where arguments happen, or the space that always feels cold. Leave it there for at least 24 hours. During that time, avoid touching or moving it. The onion will be absorbing what's dense in the air. If it darkens, wilts quickly, or gives off a strong odor, it's a clear sign the ritual was necessary. It did its job. After 24 hours, take the pieces outside your home. Do not throw them in the indoor trash. Place them in a separate bag and discard them far away, preferably in organic waste or buried in the earth, returning to nature what no longer belongs to you. When you return, wash your hands and say, nothing bad reaches me. I am protection. I am light. This affirmation seals the field. Repeat this ritual whenever you feel the heaviness return. There's no such thing as too much. There's only what's needed. And the more aligned you are with your intention, the more sensitive you'll become to the signs. Now write in the comments, clean energy, open path. This gesture reaffirms that the process has begun, and your words have power. And one more thing, repeat with me now out loud or silently to activate the closing. I cleanse myself, I protect myself, I return. All energy that doesn't belong to me, leave now. I am strong, I am light, I am a shield, and nothing bad stays here. Feel the air shift. Feel your body lighter. You did what needed to be done. Now that you've completed the ritual, something essential has happened. You've taken control of your energy, and that changes everything. The simple act of cutting the onion with awareness, speaking the right words, respecting the process, has already started to move what was stuck. Many people live for years with their lives blocked without understanding why. But today, you broke that cycle, literally. And here's a truth almost no one says: protecting yourself once is not enough. Protection is a practice. It's a routine. It's a daily decision. You don't brush your teeth only when they hurt. You brush because you know it's necessary to stay healthy. It's the same with your energy. If you felt relief, clarity, or even just something different, don't ignore it. Your energy field is responding. It's telling you, keep going. It's common that after the ritual, some people feel deep sleepiness, vivid dreams, or even heightened emotions. That's part of the purification. Let it flow. You stirred the invisible, and now it's reorganizing itself. Here's a valuable tip. After discarding the onion, open all the windows in your house for a few minutes. Let the air circulate. This helps to clear out any lingering energetic residue. If you have coarse salt, sprinkle a small amount in the corners of each room. It's that simple. But most importantly, hold your decision firmly. You chose to protect your home. You chose to say enough to the invisible force that was draining you. And that choice creates a powerful field around you. But it needs to be maintained with intention, with words, with action. Write in the comments now, I commit to my protection. This declared commitment has power. Energy responds to conviction. And if this video helped you, like it now, because it's not just support for the channel, it's a symbolic reinforcement. The like button is a sign to the universe that you accept this transformation. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell, not just to follow new rituals, but because each video here is a piece of your protection and empowerment. empowerment and share this with someone you feel needs it. Many people are suffocating under energies they don't even know they're carrying. You might be the turning point in someone's life. You've made it this far. You did the ritual. You released. You transformed. Now it's up to you. Stay clear, stay firm, stay light. From now on, what you do in your everyday life will determine whether that protection remains or whether negative energy starts to creep back in. Energy protection is not a one-time event. It's a continuous state of presence. And the more you care for your vibration, the more your home, your family, and your body become a shielded space. Here are 3 simple practices to keep that protection active in your daily life. Keep the onion as your ally. Repeat the ritual every 7 or 14 days, depending on the intensity you feel in your environment. If something hits you emotionally, if you have an argument with someone or notice the return of symptoms, do it again. The onion is like a natural filter. The cleaner your energy, the clearer and lighter it will feel after the ritual. Words have power. Use them to your advantage. Make it a habit to affirm daily, even if just in a whisper, "Nothing bad reaches me. I am protection. I am light." Repeating this in the morning or before bed helps keep your energy field aligned. 3. Be mindful of what you consume. News, conversations, music, environments, all of these carry energy. Avoid places and people that drain you. And when you can't avoid them, double down on your intention to protect yourself. Remember, you are not alone. There is an entire community here on this channel, thousands of people like you who feel, who sense, who fight every day to keep their homes free of interference. Here, protection is real. Energy is taken seriously. Every new video is created to strengthen your inner power and shield what you love most. If this content helped you, comment below. We stand together in the light. That phrase is more than a comment. It's a silent pact of collective protection. And if you want to go deeper, we have more videos on energy cleansing baths, how to purify charged objects, powerful prayers, and simple personal shielding techniques. Take a look through the channel and find what resonates most with your current moment. You've already taken the first step. Now keep the rhythm. Make the ritual your ally, your words your weapon, and your routine your shield. And never forget, evil feeds on silence, but protection grows stronger through action. Like the video, share it with someone who needs this and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell because with every new practice we share here, more people protect themselves, and your strength grows along with this entire community. You are light, and light cannot be extinguished.